Hi everyone.
Hi.
So thank you for being here. We are going to have a short meeting about building an effective team. We are going to look together on the strategies that we will use in our team so that we can work effectively, and we also develop norms that will help us to reach our common goal. But before we start, I will start by presenting myself. I will be the facilitator for this meeting. I'm called Edwige Ingabire. You can go ahead and also present yourselves.
I'm Clementine Olise.
Okay, thank you. I'm called Sharon.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, Charlene and Clementine. So I think what we're going to start as an agenda of today, we are going to start with the teamwork effectiveness by developing strategies and the norms. Starting with the strategies, let me go ahead as I'm a facilitator and help you. To start, I think one of the things that I've realized is very helpful as a strategy is collaboration. We are not going to work individually, but instead we are going to work as a team. That is the reason why I think collaboration is one of the things that the strategy that will lead us to a high performance that we desire to reach our goal. So I think each of you can go ahead and tell us what they think about a good strategy that can lead to team effectiveness.
Thank you so much. Me too. Also, I think that the best strategy we can use is commitment. Like when we are working as a group, it's possible that maybe we can understand things in a wrong way, where we'll be, maybe we can get annotated and part. So in that situation, we don't have to give up. We have to keep on working, feel committed, so that we know that we'll master that project. So we have to be committed.
Yeah, I support your idea very much. I think it's going to help us, right? When you are committed, you don't give up. No matter how hard it can become, no matter how many notes you can get, you are still committed to achieving your goal. I think we all need to be committed to work together.
Okay, thank you. For me, I think the best way like our team will become effective is like communicating, like communication. If you have a problem, let us know so that we can know how to help you. Like if you're going to meet a meeting, let us know, communicate ahead before so that we can know that you're going to be met in a meeting. Like any problem that you have, we can communicate as a team, because if we don't work as a team, we will not reach far. That we are not going to end this project. So that you have to communicate for any problem we have so that we can help you as a group.
Yeah, thank you. I think each of us has a very good idea. Communication is also very strong. For example, I think one of the norms that we are going to set, we will discuss as a team, but time management is very important. So I think communication, it's not good to be late, but there can be something that you don't, unpredictable. So that's important that you communicate ahead of time so that we know that one of our team is going to be late, but we can go ahead and start while waiting for that one. But if we don't know your situation, there is no way we can help you. Also, communication covers a lot. I think sometimes we struggle with our individual deliverables where you don't understand what you want to do, and we cannot know how to help you if you don't ask for a help. That's why communication comes in. We need to always communicate and make sure that where you are struggling, let your team member know so that they can provide help as much as they can. So collaboration, commitment, and communication, those are the strategies that are going to help us to achieve a lot. So moving to the second part of our agenda this afternoon, I think we are going to talk about the norms. The norms that we are going to set them, it's not like me, I'm going to impose on you what we are going to do. It's about discussing together and coming up with a set of 10 norms that are going to help us to achieve the high performance as much as possible. So starting with Charlene, let me impose on you. Can you tell us what do you think is a norm that can help us to achieve our effectiveness as a team?
Okay, thank you. For me, I think the first norm that we can set as a team is like attending team meeting on time. Because like if you don't attend meeting on time, like I reach a meeting venue, I'm the first and I'm waiting like for you like 10 minutes. I cannot be comfortable with it. I can be angry because you don't attend meeting on time. Like I can take you as the one who don't like value our work. So it's better that we can attend our meeting on time so that we can work on our project well.
Thank you very much. I think also that that's very important. And what I'm going to help you as a facilitator for this time is communicating the venue and time. For example, if we say Tuesday we are going to meet, it is the role. I think it's one of the norms that we can set to make sure that the facilitator of the meeting that is going to happen, make sure that he or she communicates to the rest of the team where are we going to meet and when precisely are we going to meet, so that each and everyone knows on their calendar, okay, this time I have a meeting with my team members at this place and at this time. So I also propose that one of the norms that we can use is the facilitator always make sure that she communicates the time and venue of the place. So what do you think, Clementine, about the norms?
Yeah, that norm also is important because if we meet on time, we will be able to work effectively. For example, if I'm late like 10 minutes, the good way we can think of this, I can suppose that if I'm late 10 minutes, I wasted your 10 minutes and your 10 minutes, which is not good. Yeah. Also from there, I have another norm we can set. We as the group, while we are working in a group, it's good to respect each other's opinion. Maybe I can understand what we are doing, but I become biased for the idea I'm brainstorming. So in that time, I think it's better for us as the group to respect everyone's idea, which will help us to help each other in improving in our learnings.
Yeah, I think also that's a very good point because we are here as a team, as I said previously. We are not here as an individual. So my idea is very important, your idea is very important, and her idea is very important. So whenever someone brings up an idea, it's important that we value that idea. If there is one way that we can refine it or give constructive feedback on the idea, that's good. We can go ahead and refine the idea. But each and every piece of idea that someone brings up, it's very important. They took their time to think of that. Another norm that I think is going to help us as a group, I suggest that we avoid all types of disturbances. There are times when some people attend meetings and they keep their phones ringing, they keep chatting on WhatsApp, or they keep Facebook open. I think that's something that we can avoid. Because if we say we're going to work on this project in an hour, if we keep on keeping up calls, talking to people, we are not going to make it. So I think that avoiding disturbances, big phone calls, disconnecting ourselves from any social media, is going to help us to reach very far.
I agree with you. Like there is some meeting that you go and you find people goes out like 10 minutes. You spend 10 minutes out without coming like communicate to the team that I have a problem. This is like disturbance to the team, and I think we cannot reach far, we cannot master our project if we don't avoid disturbance. So I can continue with the other norm of like setting deadline for our project, like for the individual project, like setting deadlines so that if we say that we're going to submit our project on Tuesday, it's Tuesday, if not Wednesday.
Yeah, that's very important. We need to have deadlines and we need to make sure that we achieve those deadlines. That's something very important.
But for meeting deadline, also it requires for us to set the deadline so that it will be easier for us. I think the norm could be setting and meeting the deadline.
That's very important. Yeah, something also that I can add is we are going to work on this project. The goal is called Lead a Team, but we are going to work as a team. But it doesn't mean that all of the deliverables are the team deliverables. We also have individual deliverables. That's why I think one of the things that can lead us to the mastery of the entire goal is asking and giving support. I think that when we are working as a team, it's easy to meet a problem or a challenge and look for a solution together as a team. But when you're there aside working on your individual project, you might have like a challenge. You might meet something that is very complicated to you. So I cannot recognize that you have a challenge unless you communicate that challenge to me. So that's why I think one of the norms that can help us is asking for help and also giving for help where you can help someone. So it's important for all of us to make sure that you tell us where you're struggling, or I tell you where I'm struggling, and also give me help when you can give me. So what do you think of that?
I agree with you because we are human beings. We meet with different struggles. Like I cannot blame you because you come to me like, and you ask me like like a help. So you need to ask help anytime that you have a problem, because if you don't ask a help where you are struggling with, it can make you get a not yet. It can make you submit a poor work, while you can get a help from your colleague and submit a better work. I think
It's very important, and also participation. There are some times when we are called a team while only one person in the team is working. So I think participation is another norm that can help us to make sure that each and every one of us is contributing something to the rest of the team. What do you think, Martin?
Yeah, that's very understandable and will be helpful if we participate in a group. And I hope after avoiding all disturbances, that will push us to participate in a group. And also, another norm I think we can use is giving feedback. Is it possible that you can see me being late or doing another thing which is not good? So it's better to give me the feedback, because even though we are working as a group for the project, but we also run day for day. So I hope giving me feedback about what I did wrong to help us. It will help me not only in this group, but in real life and in another group I can work with.
Yeah, it was very good to meet you. Thank you for all of your advices, and see you in the next meeting. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.